Hello, NFL fans! Welcome back to your favorite league news channel, where we bring you all the latest and most relevant information about your favorite teams in a direct and entertaining way. Today, we have a topic that's generating a lot of buzz. The Pittsburgh Steelers could be interested in Xavier Legette, the young wide receiver who was selected in the first round by the Carolina Panthers just a year and a half ago. Yes, you read that right. A first-round player might already be changing teams. Before diving into all the details, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It's a simple gesture, totally free, but it helps us a lot to keep bringing you the freshest and most exclusive NFL news. Let's go! Xavier Legette, 24 years old, was picked in the first round of the 2024 draft, 32nd overall, by the Carolina Panthers. As a rookie, he recorded 49 receptions for 497 yards and 4 touchdowns. Respectable numbers, but not spectacular for a first-round pick. Now, in his first 2 games of the 2025 season, Legette has only managed 4 receptions for 8 yards, plus 1 carry for no gain. These stats are concerning compared to other players at his position, and his lack of chemistry with quarterback Bryce Young could be another factor the Panthers are considering. According to Christopher Knox from Bleacher Report, the Steelers could be interested in acquiring Legette. Why? Pittsburgh needs depth at wide receiver after trading George Pickens in May and only having Calvin Austin III as a reliable starter. Roman Wilson, a third-round pick in the 2024 draft, has yet to perform at the expected level. Legette would be a high-risk, high-reward move. Physically, he's an impressive receiver, 6'3" and 227 pounds, with the strength and reach to stand out in the NFL. If the Steelers can negotiate a fair price, such as a conditional third-round pick that could become a second-rounder depending on his performance, he could be a very interesting addition to improve the passing game. On the other hand, Carolina has already started prioritizing Tetairoa McMillan, the 8th overall pick in the 2025 draft. The rookie has had a spectacular start. In 2 games, he has 168 yards receiving, leading the team and doubling the yardage of any other Panthers receiver this year. McMillan represents Carolina's immediate future, and his performance could make Legette expendable, fueling the trade rumors. This kind of decision shows how the draft and rookie integration can change a team's outlook in just a matter of weeks. If the Steelers go after Legette, it would be a strategic move. Pittsburgh recently acquired DK Metcalf in March, but after Pickens' departure, the need for an experienced receiver became clear. With the NFL trade deadline set for November 4, 2025, there's enough time to negotiate, but everything depends on Carolina accepting a reasonable price. It's worth remembering that Pittsburgh GM Omar Khan has already shown willingness for moves like this. Last season, he acquired Mike Williams when the Steelers were 8-3 and looking to strengthen the offense for the playoffs. This time, the situation is different as the team is still trying to solidify itself as a contender in the 2025 AFC. So fans, here's the question. Do you think Xavier Legette can have a rebirth in Pittsburgh and contribute to the Steelers? Or do you think it's better to let him go and focus on youth and new additions? What do you think about the fair price Carolina might ask in return? Leave your comment below and tell us what moves you'd like to see before the trade deadline.
The struggles of Caleb Johnson could push the Steelers to consider a running back trade. Yes, you heard that right. There are moves that could change the course of the backfield this season, and we're going to break it all down. After the first 2 weeks of the season, the Steelers have to be concerned about rookie Caleb Johnson. And to be clear, this doesn't mean he's a bust. It's still way too early to label him that. But what is true is that Johnson has had poor performances as a kick returner, much of which is due to Mike Tomlin putting him in a role where he has almost no experience. On offense, Johnson has only had 2 carries, which is not enough to showcase his full potential. Currently, he seems to be in Tomlin's doghouse, and it's unclear when he might get another opportunity to prove his worth. This is where the front office strategy comes in. They don't necessarily need to make a trade right now, but exploring options wouldn't hurt. Pittsburgh's backfield needs an upgrade, and if Johnson needs time to settle in, bringing in an additional running back could reduce the dependency on Jaylen Warren and provide the team with more stability. Now, let's talk about a player who could enter the Steelers' radar, Jaleel McLaughlin of the Denver Broncos. This running back has struggled to find a role this season, even being inactive on game days, which is surprising given his limited but solid performance in previous years. McLaughlin has accumulated 906 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns in just 2 years, starting only 8 games. He's not exactly a star player, but he could be seen as a complementary version of Warren, which makes him attractive to Pittsburgh. Additionally, as a 2023 undrafted free agent, he's shown resilience and impact potential, even contributing on special teams, though not consistently. If the Steelers decide to explore a trade, McLaughlin would be a solid, cost-effective option, bringing stability to the backfield while Johnson finds his rhythm. Now, let's talk about the possibility of a trade call to Denver. If Pittsburgh is concerned about Johnson's performance, making a move for McLaughlin could be exactly what they need to ensure depth and experience in the backfield. For the Broncos, McLaughlin isn't being fully utilized, so they might welcome a trade that offers future picks or players at positions of need. For the Steelers, this wouldn't just relieve pressure on Warren, but also provide additional options to build a more complete and competitive backfield. This type of trade would be strategic and low risk, considering the team needs to win now and can't rely solely on a rookie still developing. Now, fans, we want to hear your opinion. Do you think the Steelers should make a move for Jaleel McLaughlin, or do you trust that Caleb Johnson can bounce back and earn his spot? Which other running back do you think could help the team this season? Leave your thoughts in the comments. We love reading your ideas and theories. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any Steelers or NFL news. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you in the next video with more exclusive, juicy updates about your favorite team.